students who complete their studies at accredited private higher education institutions are as qualified to enter the legal profession as those from public universities. Well, this is a ruling that has come out of the Pietermaritzburg High Court. That was on Friday last week. But now to discuss it and understand its implications with the General Manager of the Independent Institute of Education, that's Mr. Peter Kriel. He's here to tell us. I'm sure you're very pleased, Peter, with this decision. You must be celebrating at the Independent Institute of Higher Education.
Of course, we're celebrating, us and our educational brand, Varsity College, over the moon with this ruling.
How many students currently do you have who are registered for law degree there?
Well, we rolled out the LLB degree in the Varsity College brand in 2018, so we're only in the second year now, and we have just over 400 students countrywide.
So now their futures are guaranteed in a way to say if they choose to be in the legal profession admitted, it's going to happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What was the argument by those who didn't want this to happen? Or look at the other side, why did you go to court to resolve this?
Oh, well, the background is, according to the Higher Education Act, private institutions like ourselves cannot call ourselves universities because we need to meet the criteria, and the criteria has not yet been set. So technically we can if we meet the criteria. The Legal Practice Act, however, stipulated that students coming from universities can be admitted as candidates.
And because you are not regarded as universities, therefore.
Absolutely.
But so it doesn't make sense, because on the other hand, you are accredited higher tertiary institutions.
Exactly, and that was our argument. You know, the public universities and the private institutions go through the same accreditation process, so the degree is the same, and there was never an argument about the degree per se. But being excluded as an accredited institution just because you don't have the word university in your name is what we argued. That it's not. Yeah,
now I see that the court found this to be unconstitutional. Constitutionally invalid. Therefore, the law is going to have to change. That's a process. How long do you expect this process to last?
Well, the judgment suspended this judgment for a year, so we hope that the change will take effect in the next year officially. But we have some time on our side. Like I said, we're only in the second year of our degree, so students would only graduate in 3 years' time. And therefore we have time. So we're really confident of our position.
So during this time, this 1 year, while you're getting ready and you're carrying on, of course, on the right track, the Department of Justice has to make some adjustments to the law on the legal side that will now recognize students from private institutions, legal LLB degrees as people who can practice.
Yeah, the change that needs to take effect is simply to replace the word university with higher education institutions, which will then include public universities and private institutions like ourselves.
Yeah, just out of interest, that's the Department of Higher Education. Naledi Pandor, do they support this?
The Minister of Higher Education is very supportive of our arguments, and that makes us even more confident. So,
yeah. I'm fascinated now. I just want to know, will there be other degrees that will be in a similar position as the legal one from private? Because parents pay a lot of money to register children with, I think, institutions like Varsity College are under you.
Yes.
And then they'll find out at some point that there's an issue, or was the legal one the only one?
Well, if you take broadly speaking, I don't want to say these are the only professions, but you have the medical profession, the accounting profession, the engineering profession, and then, of course, the legal profession. We're not in the health sciences yet, so we're not looking at that. But certainly when you look at, in our case, the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants has already accredited our Bachelor of Accounting degree, so we're pretty confident that that's settled. There are engineering qualifications at private institutions that are accredited by EXA, the engineering professional body. So it does appear as if the legal one was the only technical glitch that exists, but we'll certainly keep our eyes open.
And then you're just waiting for that day when that word will apply to all of you, university.
Absolutely.
And that's coming soon. Okay, thank you very much. Peter Kriel, General Manager, the Independent Institute of Education.